$10,000. It's a number that everybody is talking about, and unless you live under a rock, you know if your income is under a certain limit, you may have $10,000 of your student loans forgiven. Here are the top 10 things you didn't hear about the proposed plan that you really need to know. Number 1, it ain't over until the fat lady sings, and the fat lady hasn't sang yet. This is a proposed plan that still faces legal challenge. Number 2, frustrated that you've been making payments that would have been forgiven? You're not out of the game yet. Borrowers that kept making payments during the freeze could potentially get them refunded. Let's say you still have a balance of $7,000, but you made $2,000 worth of payments. Well, you could get forgiveness on the $7,000 and the $2,000 refunded. Check your income for 2021 and 2020. You may not be eligible based on income from last year, but it's possible during COVID year, your income was below the limit and you're still eligible. Number 4, the taxation of the forgiveness is a gray area. Now, Biden has said that the forgiveness will not be taxed federally, but these 13 states could still state tax the forgiveness. Number 5, all private loans are excluded. However, the Department of Education has said you could consolidate your private loans into a direct loan and apply for forgiveness. Number 6, do not underestimate the power of the new income-driven repayment plan. This is a real game changer and kind of complicated, so hang with me. The new income-driven repayment plan is based on discretionary income. Your discretionary income is anything above the proposed 225% of the poverty line. So essentially, this repayment plan excludes the first $30,000 that you earn. So if you earn $60,000, then you would have about $30,000 in discretionary income. This is what would be used to calculate your new minimum payment. The plan caps undergraduate loan payments at 5% of your discretionary income and graduate loan payments at 10% of your discretionary income. So in this scenario, you earn $60,000, $30,000 is discretionary. If you're an undergraduate loan, your monthly payments are capped at $125. If they're graduate loans, they're capped at $250 a month. Here's the point about this plan. It's great at preventing defaults, but it's not actually great at helping you pay off the debt. It just slows the bleeding. If you can pay more than the minimum payment, then do it. Number 7, with one caveat, ask yourself, is the monthly interest accrued on my loan actually greater than my new income-driven repayment? Here's why. The new plan essentially calls for unpaid interest to be forgiven. This is the provision that is most likely to help those who have very large student loan balances. Take the lawyer with $100,000 plus in debt. It's possible that their new income-driven repayment is actually less than the monthly interest accrued on that debt. If that's the case and you make your regular payments, this will prevent unpaid monthly interest from accruing, which keeps your balance from growing. Number 8, stay tuned if you work for a public service job like the government or a nonprofit. Your forgiveness program, which is more generous, will be much easier to qualify for. Number 9, start budgeting today. The White House was very clear that this is the last time they are extending the moratorium. Be prepared to start making those loan payments in January. And number 10, sign up for alerts at this website. The initial forgiveness application is expected to be available in October. While technically you have more than a year to apply, you want your application approved and your payment recalculated before they start back in January. The student loan forgiveness plan is helpful, to be sure, but in no way wipes out your student debt. If you are an employer and are interested in offering student loan assistance to your team, give me a call. I have some ideas. That's it for this week. This is Jeannie, the 401k lady.